Tesla is playing on easy mode. September 21, 2022. Tesla is playing on easy mode and all others on hard mode. Tesla has reached volume production and profits, along with having material agreements for costs much lower than lithium is now. Do we have enough materials to build all the EV batteries that are required? We do not, and this is a big problem for other car makers besides Tesla. There are a number of automakers, both legacy and new EV makers, that are making promises of dozens and dozens of different vehicles as well as reaching production numbers that took Tesla a very long time to reach. This is going to be very difficult for other automakers. There could be a shortage of materials. The EV revolution could be ramping up even faster if there was a bigger balance across the supply chain. So many companies are leaping into EVs, but they haven't done the math and looked at what is required in the supply chain to make this happen. Tesla has, and this is why Tesla is playing on easy mode. Tesla co-founder J.B. Straubel has stated that it won't be simple for other automakers to make it to volume production. Tesla had to go from the original Roadster to the Model S to the Model 3, to the Model Y and the eventual Cybertruck. This has been a 10-plus-year process. Other automakers cannot simply make dozens of different EVs. Lithium costs have been increasing because it is the key material used to power EVs. It is now over $71,000, according to Asian Metal Inc. to buy per ton. Prices have more than tripled in the past year, which has inflated the cost of batteries used in EVs. Tesla has so much value and demand gives Tesla pricing power, and it can use this to counter surging commodity prices. Like lithium tripling in value, it won't have an impact on Tesla's sales, and Tesla will continue to benefit from economies of scale and having the best, most affordable products on the market. Tesla has also made agreements for materials many years ago. Tesla is effectively immune to surging prices. Even if lithium were to rise 10 times the cost it is now, it would not have a material impact on Tesla. It would have a material impact on all other car makers trying to get into the EV revolution. The cost to produce a vehicle and how much it is sold for is the profit. This is the biggest key to success for an EV maker. Legacy automakers who are making EVs today without volume production are going to face an uphill battle and won't be able to make EVs at a profit today. The EV transition is happening fast, much faster than most people realize. There is going to be a massive surge in prices over the next few years while demand for EVs and batteries soars. The China Passenger Car Association has raised its forecast for sales of EVs to a record 6 million this year, double the total in 2021. The days of the gas car are coming to an end. It isn't quite obvious unless you see the trends ahead. In about 5 years' time, those who did what it took to reach volume production and profits for EVs will be glad they did. The rest may likely be bankrupt. Is Tesla still in a dominant position for EVs? Will any other automakers be able to succeed? Source reposted and summarized from Jeremy Johnson at Talk News. My take: it's a great combination of Tesla makes it better and cheaper. Tesla Model Y retains best resale value. September 21, 2022. Tesla Model Y retains the best resale value of any other BEV in China. CADA data shows the car has a 1-year retention rate of 88.76%. Tesla Model Y is for those looking for practicality and great value in a vehicle. The resale value of a car is an important consideration for buyers, car manufacturers, and leasing companies, and Model Y can provide the best. Tesla's compact SUV is very popular around the world and is on its way to becoming the best-selling vehicle, possibly already in 2023. In the Chinese market, it also shows high recognition. From January to August 2022, 172,418 units were sold there. Model Y is the best-selling premium SUV in China. In addition, Model Y has the highest resale value of any battery electric car model. Tesla Model Y has a 1-year retention rate of 88.76%. According to a list published by the China Automobile Dealers Association CADA on September 15. Via CNEV Post. Just behind it, in second place, is Porsche Taycan with an 88.02% retention rate. The cheap and unsafe Hongguang Mini EV came in third with a 1-year value retention rate of 87.55%. Tesla Model X came in fourth with 87.05% and Model 3 came in seventh at 83.03%. Source reposted and summarized from Eva Fox at Tasmanian. My take: I expect nothing less. Everybody wants the best. The best if Tesla. Tesla set for monster quarter of deliveries. September 21, 2022. Tesla's recent reduction in wait times for delivery of vehicles may have led to the idea that demand for the manufacturer's vehicles is falling. But this is not the case. Tesla is set for a monster quarter in terms of deliveries. As Shanghai, Berlin, and Texas ramp, says a New Street research analyst. Over the past few weeks, we have repeatedly noticed a reduction in wait times for delivery of Tesla vehicles manufactured at Giga Shanghai. New Street research analyst Pierre Ferragu, in a research note, urges not to panic, as this does not in any way indicate a decrease in demand. The analyst points out that Tesla has been able to cut wait times by 40 to 60%, reflecting only the normalization of the backlog after accelerating in the first half of the year. He says that even with a steady increase in orders, irregular increases in production capacity mean wait times are inconsistent. The firm's research indicates that orders accelerated again this quarter, despite a reduction in estimated wait times. Ferragu emphasizes that Q3 2022 results will be impressive as Giga Shanghai, Giga Berlin, and Giga Texas continue to ramp up production. Tesla set for a monster quarter in terms of deliveries. As Shanghai, Berlin, and Texas ramp, taking into account the recent decline in wait time, we still expect order growth to resume. Backlog won't increase much, though, as production capacity increases significantly. New Street Research expects orders to continue to grow at a relatively steady rate of around 50% per annum in the coming years, in line with Tesla's plan. At the same time, production capacity will increase from about 2 million by the end of 2022 to 4 million by the end of 2024. The firm expects bursts to increase in production and deliveries, reflecting a phased increase in capacity. Meanwhile, delivery wait times will fluctuate. New Street Research expects free cash flow over $4.5 billion as it will be driven by an increase in volume and a working capital tailwind. Auto revenues $21.3 billion, 381k cars in 3Q22 versus 255k cars in 2Q. As Shanghai returns to full production and Berlin and Texas ramp, cash cost paid in the quarter $8.4 billion, manufacturing cash cost and cash OPEX on 381k cars. Raw materials cost of around 1/3 of the cars. Remainder only payable next quarter. Cash cost paid for cars sold in previous quarter $5.2 billion, cash out on 2/3 of the raw materials used for the 255k cars sold in 2Q22, 6090 day payment terms. Other working capital and others $1.3 billion, primarily higher inventory and receivables $0.7 billion. Ferragu sees that production capacity continues to ramp. He points out that Fremont is close to the full capacity of 650,000 vehicles a year. And there is still some room for expansion. Giga Shanghai already had an installed capacity of over 750,000 cars by mid-2022. But plans to build a second factory with a production capacity of 450,000 cars a year. Giga Berlin and Giga Texas have an installed capacity of over 250,000 cars per year, but are still in the early stages of ramping up production. The analyst expects a production capacity of each to reach 500,000 vehicles per year by the end of 2023. Source reposted and summarized from Eva Fox at Tasmanian. My take: yup. Q3 and Q4 are going to be really big. Tesla using Autopilot team on the Optimus humanoid project. September 21, 2022. Tesla's Autopilot and Optimus teams have a few things in common: autonomous movement. This has allowed the company to enlist members of the former in moving its bot project forward. Cars are not the only products from Tesla that can navigate on their own. The company is working on a full-size human robot known as Tesla Bot that can move about unassisted. Elon Musk has revealed that Tesla is using talent from the Autopilot team to get the bipedal robot ready. There is an approaching deadline, as Tesla is holding an event at the end of this month where it is expected to showcase a working prototype. The plan is to borrow its self-driving technology from its electric cars to the bot. This will enable the robot to run errands unassisted and avoid obstacles on the road. One sticky point, however, is that Autopilot remains unfinished even in the car. However, Musk revealed on Twitter that two features, Smart Summon and Autopark, are also getting some improvements soon. Tesla also charges extra for Autopilot in its cars. but it has not yet revealed pricing plans for the bot. But Musk promises the robot will be good enough that the average person will buy one for their grandpa one day. Source reposted and summarized from Richard Walker at Drive Tesla Canada. My take if Tesla gets Optimus to work. Major world changes to follow.